He's Chris Haynes, ESPN NBA reporter, one of our favorites, back on the program. He joins us now. Hi, Chris. How are you?
DP, it's always a pleasure, my guy. Thanks for having me.
If the Warriors win, who gets the MVP?
If the Warriors win and KD, I think he has the edge right now. But I think it's between KD and Steph. Whoever has the game that is probably the difference, who probably is the difference maker in the contest, I think that person will win it. But I think KD has the edge as of right now.
Would these Warriors without Durant beat Cleveland?
As the Cavaliers are constructed now, yes. But I think if Cleveland, this is especially for Cavs fans, this would be an unpopular take. I don't think they beat Cleveland if the Cavaliers had the roster they had last year. That's just my thing. I think when you look at LeBron, what he's doing now, we've always talked about him doing virtually everything on the court on both ends, but there's an extreme distance from LeBron to the second best player on the team. There was a bit of a difference there with Kyrie, but it wasn't the gap that it is right now. So my belief is I felt like Cleveland would beat them, and I thought that if KD wasn't on the team last year, I thought Cleveland had the chance to beat them.
But if you're hypothetical here, let's say Kyrie Irving's healthy and he was still with the Cavaliers. The Cavaliers with Kyrie, Love, and LeBron would beat this Golden State team, in your opinion?
I think I would give them the edge, in my opinion. And look, I say this because of this. When Golden State went after KD, I was told that, look, it was with number 23 in mind. It was because of what LeBron James provides on the court and what he can do. And when Golden State, lost that year, that was why they went after KD, to kind of neutralize LeBron in that role. And so, Draymond Green, he pretty much spearheaded it. He was the mastermind in trying to, put all this together. And he got everybody to buy in to go after KD. And it was with number 23 in mind. So that's why I say that, because I feel like if that was the intentions of Draymond Green, thinking this master plan out and going after him, he had to have thought that they didn't have a stand. I wouldn't say stand a great chance, but he would have to think that the Cavaliers had the edge with LeBron. So that's the whole reason this whole KD arrival came about.
Yeah, but if you go back, and if Golden State had closed out the Cavaliers, would Golden State have gone after Kevin Durant?
Yes.
Oh, okay. All right, so that they were going after him no matter what. Okay, all right. I'm just curious about that. Has Kevin Durant, his impact on the NBA, going to Golden State? Now we can look at this. They're going to win another championship here. Is it good or bad for basketball what Kevin Durant did?
Obviously, look, for him personally, you could say it's great for him. This is what he wanted. He wanted, I've talked to him numerous times about this. He brings it back to his AAU days of just playing basketball, playing with a group of guys who know how to play the right way. That's one thing that I think a lot of people miss in OKC. He was very frustrated with the style of play, with the hero basketball. He wanted to go out there and play just play fun, free-loving basketball, and that's what he gets to go to state. But now we're talking about for the NBA. Look, I don't know if it's ever a great ideal situation when you have a bunch of superstars on one team, and then you have the rest of it. It's not the NFL. There's not a lot of parity out there. So I think for the NBA as a whole, it's not bad. But at the end of the day, when we're looking at the finals, we're seeing the two best teams in the finals 4 years in a row. But during the regular season, obviously it's diluted. Adam Silver likes the finished product as of right now. I think he likes what he's seeing as far as the ratings and the star personnel on the stage. But during the regular season, it's a struggle for a lot of people, including the media, including myself, to watch.
Talking to Chris Haynes, ESPN NBA reporter. Why would LeBron stay in Cleveland after this finals?
I don't know, Dan. I don't. If things end tonight, I don't know why he would. And
look, he's definitely going to look at the landscape and see what's out there. But the unfortunate thing for him is that there's not a lot of teams out there who, first of all, have the cap, and second of all, who are will be in position to get him to NBA Finals. And the thing about LeBron, and I heard DP, I was listening to your show earlier, and you threw out the scenario of doing a 1-year deal and hitting the market next summer. I was told that's pretty much not in the plans right now. So it seems like it will be a multi-year deal, whatever he decides to do this summer. But with that being said, DP, man, LeBron is crafty, and whatever he says, everything is premeditated. He was asked a couple days about what Golden State brings, and he broke down top to bottom the Golden State's starting 5 strengths compared to his starting 5. Yeah. And he was saying, the guys you need to beat Golden State, the talent you need, the minds you need on the court. And so, LeBron is very calculated. He's telling you, he's basically letting you know what you need, and without saying it, he's letting you know what he doesn't have. And so when you're asking me if he's going to be back in Cleveland, it's going to take a complete, close to a complete overhaul as possible to get LeBron to buy in, because he wants to compete for a championship and not just get to the finals every year. He wants to have a chance, and I don't think he has that right now.
Yeah, but Chris, I'm looking at this and wondering, does LeBron want to sign and trade? Because if he does a sign and trade, he's going to deplete the roster that he's going to and be further away from a championship. Would he leave money on the table and go to the Lakers or the Rockets or whoever it might be?
That's what I don't know. That's what I don't know, Dan. But I know for the last 4 years, ever since he came back in Cleveland, his thing was he was not going to take a pay cut. He was. Remember, he wasn't. It was for a long time. He was never the highest paid player on his own team. And so when he came back to Cleveland, that was his whole thing. Look, I'm going to get my true value financially. And so I don't know the answer to that, but as of right now, I would say that I don't think he's taking a pay cut anywhere. And I think there are teams out there who will pursue him, that will get creative and trying to make sure they open up the necessary cap space to obtain him.
Good to talk to you, Chris. Have fun tonight. Safe travels after that, and we appreciate your time as always.
DP, anytime. Take care, my guy.
That's Chris Haynes, ESPN NBA reporter.
For more Dan Patrick Show, tune to Audience Channel 239 on DirecTV or download the Dan Patrick Show app.